trap out of system. Trap. Hondo Fat. Shout out Hondo Fat.
That's hard right there.
That's hard. I got you. I got you. Y'all go on YouTube, check out that I got you. Hondo Fat, representing the area, representing the city. You feel me?
Shout out to 4-5. 4 Nick.
And we in here. We back.
Smoke break. The fuck going on?
What the fuck is going on? 2014 Video Magazine presents Smoke Break. Back for more smoke and more conversation. Again, Hondo Fat, man. Y'all check out Hondo Fat on YouTube. I'm your co-host. Henny. 3 times. Say it 3 times. With my brother from another.
Trap out Tony, you feel what I'm talking about? You feel me?
Trap
You
out
deal what
Tony.
I'm talking about? Trap out Tony.
Too cool.
Right lane, too cool. What up, though?
As always, we got Classic Keys, man, and all the production, the lights, the
Shout out Keys.
Man, what would we be without him? In this bitch and the dog.
I ain't lying. That nigga gonna bring some lights. That nigga got 31 lights. 33, 34. He gonna bring some lights. The power went out.
I'm sorry.
Everybody else was down. This man had battery, solar operated lights, and it was storming outside. And we still had light. That's the realest.
Broadcasting live from DVD Studios, aka the Doghouse. Not that Doghouse, but this Doghouse. But shout out to the Doghouse, man. Each and every night, man, y'all go down there to the Doghouse, get your party on. But Don Julio is flowing like motherfucking water.
Don Julio. You drink Don Julio?
Yeah, I drink tequila. All tequila.
You do?
I drink just.
No, the fact that you shook your head no and said, I drink all tequila and tequila. Hey, I was confused.
I drink just.
Just?
Yeah, just.
What's just?
Just about anything.
I feel lame as hell. Nah, for real.
This episode is, what number is this episode?
19.
This is episode 19. Brought to you by Terrace Prize Picks, Money, and Dice Games. You ever play Prize Picks?
Prize Picks?
Yeah.
I've never
DraftKings, any of that?
Nope.
Ain't there one of them niggas paying us, so Prize Picks, DraftKings, FanDuel, MGM, ESPN Bet, all that shit. Somebody send a check. I play all of it. I'm gonna be broke if y'all don't send me a check. Somebody send me a check.
Yeah, if they endorse us, I play it every day. God, I thought you said Terrence is Prize Picks.
Terrace.
Yeah,
this episode is brought to you by Terrace, because we already got the equipment. So I don't know what y'all gonna do. Cause goddamn.
You talking about the presidential?
What? You trying to buy you a camera or something, boy? I'm about to come up, boy. That bitch gonna be $1,000.
Do you really feel like we're gonna be affected like that?
Hell yeah, nigga. The boats and trucks is already starting to slow up. It's boats and the piers in Mobile that's just sitting. What we picking up? Ain't shit to pick up. Ain't nobody ordering shit. The price skyrocketing. People scared to buy shit just off the strength of that. I'm scared to put in an order with you. Scared that by the time that bitch get put on the pallet and get ready to come to me, you like, hey, we need an extra.
Yeah. I just think about
or something like that. You know,
I just think about if you
know what the fuck going on.
If you a boat driving nigga.
That's what they saying. All these jobs is finna be
if you a boat driving hustler.
All these jobs about to disappear.
And you all of a sudden you been used to being on the water.
They said by this time next year the shelves are gonna be empty.
In stores?
Yeah.
Everywhere?
Well, not of shit that, you know what I'm saying, a lot
essential stuff or essential wants?
Perishables. You know what I'm saying? Shit like
cameras.
Cameras, electronics. You know what I'm saying? Sneakers. Cheap sneakers are no longer gonna be cheap sneakers. So those sneakers with the no names on them are now gonna be $60, $70.
That's why if you are an individual that can make shoes and make clothes,
because see some people
time is coming, fool.
See, some people are making it seem like the terrorists mean.
Am I in the shotgun?
Ain't nothing going. Like shit just gonna stop completely. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I think the price of shit gonna be so high that manufacturers.
Man, when you do that though, look at what you force the population into. That's why I say all
The nigga ran on it. The nigga say he won. Excuse me. The president said
Can be a nigga, no matter what his
He can.
color is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga's not derogatory. It's descriptive.
Yeah.
It's an adjective.
What LeChat said. Hoes can be like niggas and pull triggers, stuff their bodies in the bodies in the representative.
We need that drop in right now. What?
But yeah, the president said he won the election off of groceries,
Meaning
meaning the price of eggs, bacon. These are
that
his
he
words.
lowered those.
That he's lowering those prices.
Now
Yeah, and the price of that shit. No, when he was trying to get
Running,
elected, he was
yeah.
saying that the price of that shit is gonna be so high that he gonna, you know what I'm saying, he trying to get it lower. But now he in office, we 100 and something days in, and folks like, boy, it's high as fuck, boy.
Yeah,
What the
still.
Boy, my gas station by my house sells individual eggs. Nigga, you can go in that bitch and buy a single. Let me get 2 eggs. That nigga
I don't
bust
want
her
to
head.
laugh.
Put
I
your
want
2
to laugh.
eggs in a Ziploc bag.
You talking about boiled eggs? You're not talking.
No,
about
I'm talking
still
about-
yolked up
He
eggs.
taking them out the carton, my nigga.
I'm jugging. Everything is on the breakdown. Niggas selling eggs like cigarettes.
Selling eggs like cigarette. Give me $1 for them 2 eggs, cuz. I remember you used to go in the grocery
Man,
store and
this
get a
is
whole
why-
carton for $2.50.
This is why we can't laugh at that.
And now nigga in the busting them whole down, give him 2 for $1.
And a dozen, so he making 20. Well, no, not $24. What he making?
2 times 12.
$24.
$24. Yeah. Off a carton egg. Busting them across the fucking head.
$24. Why is nobody scared of this?
Cause they ain't voting.
What's that got? We scared.
What you mean?
We gotta be terrified of that, bro.
That's cause
We gotta be terrified, man. If a nigga can hustle $24 a egg
he's
carton,
doing shit behind. They putting so many structures and so much shit in place right in front of our face.
and it's a foreigner that's selling the eggs for $24.
yeah,
I can't talk about nothing.
I'm the
else.
same people who will sell us a pack that say 99 cents for $1.29.
No doubt. And I stand there and
Plus
protest. What did I do? Look, I would go in there. I point to the price
They
and get
say
what I do.
$1.19. I guarantee you, I pay $1.65 for that.
This is what you have to do. You have to go in there and point to the price, and when they say, no, buddy, you do like this. That's what I do. I laugh.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
They sell beers the same way. The thing will be tagged $3.29. You get up there, man, $24 for a pack of eggs. Do you know what our great grandmothers would do right now if we said, Grandma? There's 3 greats, but still, Grandma, eggs is $24 a carton.
$21.
Yeah,
And in all
on a
actuality,
hustle.
if you could just take your ass to the grocery store, you could probably get that carton for $8 or $7. Or
No
$6.
doubt, no doubt.
You know what
Cause
I'm
he
saying?
not paying 24,
Hell no.
and he making.
That's just the you know, that's just the how we bust it down.
I'm still trying to make sure that's $24.
2 times 12, 25.
But 2 eggs is $1.
Oh no, we tripping.
Yeah, that's why I'm losing my mind.
We tripping.
So he's not making 24.
No, he making
$12? No.
no.
Is he making
He
24?
making $6.
So what is he making?
No, hold on. Damn, that's a
$6.
math equation in your head.
50 cents times 12 is what?
50 times 12.
50 cents times 12.
Oh, 50 cents times 12.
All of this calculator.
Oh shit!
I love it.
This is the smoke
Six.
break. This ain't the fucking math break.
I'm trying to see these videos.
Yeah, we tripping. So he gotta.
we gotta post this.
So he
This is gonna be the question of the day.
$24 egg card, but
Because that's not $24.
So
$24 if he charging $2
an egg.
an egg. You know what I'm saying? So now he not charging $4 for 2 eggs. You know what I'm saying?
But he got to be making more than $6. Cause that's what 50 cents.
When I went in, that's what I was tripping off of. I think that's just like California and New York. Eggs ain't high here. I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers say. I go to the store and give me 12 for $4.
Here you gonna pay about $7 now.
For some eggs. I'm telling you, the eggs ain't that high at Walmart. They have some that are, but I ain't no bougie nigga. I go in that bitch and look for the lowest price egg.
This nigga eat a dinosaur egg. Give me the eggs that's $3.25 for 30. They like those baby dinosaurs.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. But the fact, I'm just tripping off the fact that a nigga selling individual eggs. You feel me? So actually, he probably looking out for the hood. Shout out Habibi, Kumar.
I'm not, because I don't know where those eggs come from that you can sell them for $6.
Everything in their store comes from Sam's. You think a nigga pulling up with that shit and the little David truck don't pull up at them local gas stations?
Man, and you see them jokers, hi buddy.
A minivan pull up.
I'm just saying, in Sam's.
All the shit out of
You run
Sam's.
into them in Sam's.
I tell you.
When they know you're a freaking customer, they try to look away, look up your nose. What up, my boy? He had a big square.
That's why they killing the 2 for $1 chips. Them nigga 2 for $1.19. Hey, buddy.
Sam sells
These ain't the chips. The chips say 2 for $1 on them. They sell 2 for $1. Y'all just busting open the sale pack, sticking them on the shelf, telling us 2 for $1.19.
That's why I don't understand why we not scared right now to see the hustle that's going on. It's like,
I ain't gonna lie. Maybe this fuck on my G card though. I emailed the FDA. But the first day a nigga hit me with the flim flam on the cigars, I went off.
What you mean? Oh, with the 99. So you emailed the FDA and what'd you say to
I
the
went
FDA?
off. I took pictures and everything.
God dang. This joker ratting. Y'all hear that? This joker is ratting.
Oh man, the motherfucker. Habibi, you got to go.
Habibi, so I want to see my paperwork. Show my discovery. Who's snitched of it?
That's a new price. That's a scanning. You wasn't scared.
Yeah.
That's a new price. Who told you that's a new price?
Oh my God.
My packs ain't that
He protested, he marched.
I'm going to FDA on you.
Oh man.
What's your name?
This man recording the foreign cashier.
I wasn't recording, I took a picture.
Dang it. Still shot.
I took a picture. What's your name?
He took a still shot.
Yeah.
Oh, my man's in there.
Yeah, went straight to that Food Drug Administration.
You see what you got? You see what you
ATL. That's who I
you like Kobe was.
Well, no, that's who I hit. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearm. That's who I hit.
You see you got me out here practicing?
I didn't email. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearm have a Twitter.
You sounded a little informative. You sounded like a
I'm mad the motherfucker. What? Hey, I was on that bitch tagging all types of people. Took a picture of I went on a whole rant. Y'all can probably go find that shit on Twitter somewhere.
Man, that's funny.
But I went on a long ass rant about that shit, boy. Them niggas had me hot.
You see who you got me buying cigars from? You see who you letting in the community?
Them niggas had me hot. I even said on that bitch, they probably sell us single cigarettes.
He real red. You are also alleged.
And them niggas ain't from here.
Mr. Habibi, you are also alleged that's also
Them niggas ain't from here.
selling single cigarettes.
It been 6 niggas in there, all of them named Kumar.
Dang.
How that happen?
All of them got the same name.
I'm telling you, them niggas ain't from here. I'm hard on them niggas.
Man.
Next segment though, it's called pre-rolls. Just want to check on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing good? Y'all right?
Doing wonderful, man.
You good? He's doing exactly what you're supposed to do during the pre-rolls. Calm yourself down. Had us a good laugh.
You have to calm down to roll up.
Shit, can't be too. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to.
They say calm down and roll up.
Everybody good? Your health good?
No doubt.
You gotta worry about everybody. Your health good?
And they say gotta worry about everybody. You tell nigga, you looking a little heart attack. Cause you my nigga. I'm just saying.
I want you to be like Martin.
Yeah, what happened with Martin?
I'm eating right, but I ain't exercising.
Martin Lawrence? Martin Lawrence.
What happened to Martin? Have you not seen a recent Martin interview? And there's
I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm not doing this with you.
Martin Lawrence.
Stop it.
Man, ain't seen me, man. He even talks about it. Why you think Cat Williams keeps saying he had a stroke?
Martin is not admitting to having a
No,
stroke.
he's not. He's talking about it on his stand-up. Insert clip here.
Martin has a new stand-up.
Yeah.
That clip was pretty cool. This is retarded, man.
If y'all ain't noticed, oh shit. If y'all ain't noticed, I just threw away my 2 vapes because I recently was scrolling, and this is the dumbest shit in the world.
Don't say you found something that's sick.
This is the dumbest shit in the world. And I just watched Vance. What's the black guy name? Vance Jones.
Yeah.
He just did an interview with 3 black Republicans. Well, they're not even 3 black Republicans because in 2016 they voted Democrat. But he did an interview with them, and they said that they don't watch regular news. They get most of their information from TikTok and the internet.
The politician said that?
No, the 3 people who said they voted for Trump. The 3 black guys, the three black people. It's 2 black women and a black dude who all said they voted for Trump this run, but they all voted Democrat
Against him the first time.
Yeah,
And then they switched over and voted for
but they said they got their information from the internet and shit. But the reason I say that is because if y'all ain't noticed, I just threw my vapes away because I was just scrolling on TikTok and they said vapes create popcorn lung.
Nigga, look at that
You know what I'm
pocket.
saying?
Damn, bro.
And when I was laughing earlier, I started wheezing. Immediately, I threw my shit away. If y'all feeling like that, man, throw that shit away.
Bro, you got no popcorn.
But I ain't get rid of the weed one. Hey, man, I got
What's wrong with him? Man, bro, got popcorn on, man. Dang. I told you that, man. You be
That nigga said,
talking.
damn, bro, got the popcorn lungs.
Bro, got the
But
popcorn.
and the reason why they call it popcorn lungs is because popcorn factories, when they used to make popcorn to put the flavor on them, they used to use some type of chemical. They used to create popcorn lung. I mean, create some issue in the people's lungs.
In
they
the
call
workers.
It, yeah, so they call it popcorn lung.
Yeah,
All it do is make you wheeze.
It's called.
and make you hard.
It's
to breathe.
called. We shouldn't have been smoking vapes. We should not smoke.
I mean, you shouldn't be smoking nothing, but this is smoke break. So make your own choices.
no, you can smoke, but the vapes are.
Make your own choices.
Listen, the vapes. I told you, man. You talking, you automatically be running out of breath.
Weed every day.
Oh, I ain't never felt like that. I'm just telling you, the only reason why I threw those away is because I saw that today, and when I was laughing,
Just threw them away.
yeah, I just did.
Smoke weed every
That don't mean I might not buy one tomorrow. I don't run out of breath.
Look like Kevin Gates.
Like Kevin Gates.
Oh, get tired.
That one nigga was telling me, some man, you don't got no glass? Hell no, nigga don't need no glass. I got 40-40.
Nigga said, nigga, I can see, nigga.
Since he rolling, while we get ready, the pre-rolls, I got a question. What's the most you would spend on a first date?
On a first date?
On a first date.
You really asking? That it just depends on who I'm on the date with. That can vary. If I'm on the date,
If
with
you're on a
somebody-
date with your dream, what's the first? This is a woman you've been seeking. This is a woman that you desired, and she finally give you some play. What's the most you would spend on the first date?
no limit.
Speak, nigga.
Oh, 200?
No,
200?
No, way more than that.
He said 200.
No, it's no. If it's the if
You said ain't no limit.
I've been trying to bag.
Yeah, you been trying to bang.
Nah.
You said ain't no limit. So you would spend a band. First date.
If I got a band to spin, yeah. Like I'm for real. Like let's do it.
What you mean if you got a band? I mean, you are you now. A woman you've been desiring.
That's
And you trying
me now is like $75. That's my
That's
band.
what I'm saying.
That's my band.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
If you're
I'm
you
not
now-
saying right now. Yeah.
a
Yeah.
woman you've been desiring, a woman you stopped by at some place and been trying to holler at, and she finally like, what's up?
My lady was like that.
How much you
Like
spent?
I don't know
first
how
date?
much I spent, but it was like I wanted her that bad.
Okay.
And it was like
Now just guesstimate how much would you just off the top of your
But
head
if-
right now. If
right.
you had to do it again
like
with her,
with her. Yeah, it's that with her. Yeah,
you would have spent the stack.
yeah. I mean, why
Now
not?
this is my question.
Okay.
You spend the stack.
Right.
How much time was spent spending the stack? Is this a whole day thing?
Depending on what we did. Like if our first date was something like, hey, let's go to Cancun for the weekend, and we didn't got the little special
Okay.
on the flight tickets.
Okay.
Then we
So
spending
you
the
was
money
doing a
on
new
that.
algorithm in it, where now the first date is a weekend. So yeah.
Like this.
Now let me say this. Now that you've thrown that in,
Yeah.
you done spent the weekend.
Because you said somebody like
very first date.
Yeah.
Now I don't know a lot of women who probably would go out of the country with a man on the very first date, unless they already know him. But yeah, if y'all if you've been trying to get at her,
conversation,
yeah, y'all probably do have that
And
relationship. You go on the first date to Cancun,
right.
you don't get no pussy.
Only I make it back. this shit.
So,
shit.
so spending that type of money,
Shit.
you expecting some nigga for your, you know what I'm saying? You expecting some ass for their cash. Or for now the experience. For the time.
There you go.
expect
100%.
For the whole, you know what I'm saying?
100%. We
You
go to
expected-
Cancun.
Yeah.
We go to
like,
Cancun.
Hey,
You
this
better
is explosive, bitch.
Man, you
I
showing
mean,
coochie
you
on the
ain't
plane.
ready for
You on the plane like you know you getting this when we land, right? Yeah, I got dang right. Let me get 2 more waters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, classic. You said you spending $200. You thinking first date one night.
If it happens, it happens.
No, I'm just saying. You saying 200,
Oh,
but
look
you're
at
thinking in your
look
head.
at Ronnie Romance over here.
No, I'm just saying, no,
He crossed the table,
I'm saying like,
I know you want
I'm
some
going off
coochie.
experience. Like I
Yeah,
spent
yeah.
200.
It ain't happening.
Nah, I expected it, but it didn't happen.
So you expect something for the 200.
Like I'm saying, like I said, if it happened, it happened. Cause this is what happened.
Yeah,
So,
if it happened, it
there
happened.
was a chick
But
that
you know what I'm
she-
saying?
she
You
was-
thinking to
No.
yourself, I just spent 200.
No.
The 200 was on. Like I was like, let me take you to this comedy show in Atlanta. She said she's gonna take care of the gas and all that. I paid for the tickets and the hotel. That was it.
Oh
Man, who you with this on? Shawty?
No, it was it was
no! Shout out, Shawty, man.
No,
Hey, shout out, Shawty.
it was the Shaq All Star Comedy Show.
Oh, shit, okay.
It was the Shaquille O'Neal All Star Comedy Show in Atlanta.
Okay.
And I was like,
As y'all can
that's
see, I ain't, you know.
that's all I spent. But I was expecting it, and she was like, while she was driving back, she was like, you thought you were finna get some pussy too much. I was like, yeah, but she was like, I wanted to, but I was on my period. And I was like,
Damn.
but the crazy thing about it is, I saw her the next day, and we had a little. My organization had a event that morning, and she pulled up with one of my G's, and I just gave her that look. I'm like,
One of your partners?
yeah.
Now let me.
Oh no! We not finna. You gave what that look like what?
Like, damn, that's your nigga. And then all my other partners was like,
Damn, that should have been.
like green her up, and I ain't know that was my partner, old lady. So I'm like, I ain't never persuaded her.
Oh, I dap my homeboy up. What's up, bruh? And I look her dead in the face and say $200. And my homeboy said, "What is he talking
Let me let
about?
the ladies know something.
$200?"
What I'm saying,
We
let
don't.
them know.
Nah, son.
We don't expect pussy.
No, we do.
No,
Stop.
no,
let him go and then let me go.
Let me go.
It would be nice.
Let me go.
No.
Let me go. Let me go.
I'm gonna give y'all what I want to say.
Cause the time we had was
What I'm
fun
finna
though.
say is we don't expect pussy, but we expect pussy.
So now can I go? This is. I'm cutting you off. I'm having a Stephen A. moment right
Because
now.
especially if you go to a room, if I book a room, and it ain't like you said when I said I'm booking a room, you said get separate beds. Then at that point, I say, your ticket is going to be.
He like, what's your email? Hey, what's your email?
See,
What I need my email?
And me and old girl, we had
I
a
got
good
show what the
time.
phone charge. Hey, put a little code in. You probably get $30 out of that room over that. Hey, cause this what I'm finna say. This is real talk about that. Look, that's what's called pre-planned prep conversation. So I'm speaking on Cancun, right?
Especially if we having them.
Oh, but if I'm talking about going to Cancun, I'm saying all the stuff that say coochie's involved,
right?
right?
You look like the creep squad, especially.
That's not the
I
creep
ain't
squad,
got no dye
bro.
in my hair, and I ain't got no line
That's-
up or shit.
listen,
so I look really,
I'm
really super creepy and old right now.
I'm
We
having
look
real.
super creepy and old talking like this
No,
about
No.
expecting puss.
no, we're talking about just the
This is
expectations of
expected,
life. This is life
Box.
expectations. First of all, First of all, darling, have you ever
But
been
see,
to
no,
Cancun?
yeah, these are facts. We speaking facts, but some
Like,
people
look,
have false
look.
realities online, and they want.
And we
know
go
what
to
I'm
comedy show in Tuskegee. We ain't made it to the. We went to the comedy
But
show in
at
Tuskegee.
the end of the day, we had fun though. You
Bruh,
know what
we
I'm
go
saying?
see Just
so the
the
$200 was good and spent though.
And we go see.
Shout out Justin King.
And we go see a local comedian anywhere in Montgomery. Niggas expect this.
Man, listen, anything, I ain't
If
lying
we
to
go
you.
to a Mexican restaurant
women
and have
can-
4 drinks.
Women
niggas
can
expect
look at this conversation right
If I
here.
come cut your yard, I'm expecting.
I'm about to say because
If I come move furniture, I'm expecting the box.
Listen.
I know that sounds creepy as fuck.
No, that's not.
But that's just the nigga mind, the psyche.
No, that's
you feel. Paul Pierce recently said that marriage and relationships are for poor people and old people.
Wow.
And I felt him, and not because, you know what I'm saying. That's because men are naturally dominators. You know what I'm saying, hunters. So we get a rush from hollering at women or flirting or going at women or let me see. I see.
I was looking it up.
But that's we gonna always have, like he told old girl, and he's talked about shooting his shot at. I believe him and his co-host have had some sex or something.
It's a dub for
You know what I'm
men
saying?
to be married.
Yeah.
Is that what he's saying? It's a dub.
It's full of it's broke.
Yeah,
niggas.
but yeah, he just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, poor people get together to bring income together. My money with your money, we got a bigger income. We can take care of the kids we got. We can build off of togetherness. That's what poor people do when they get married. Because rich people don't think like that. Look at Elon. Look at Nick Cannon. Look at rich people like, yeah, put a baby in you. Hey, I can afford it. Look at Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying?
So do we feel some type of way about him for doing that?
Who?
Nick Cannon for just
No,
taking
because
the-
that's what
I don't.
that's
I
the
know what
point
I'm saying, but that's
that Paul Pierce is making, and that's the point I'm kind of trying to make. You know what I'm saying? That it's at a certain age you'll know when it's time to. The reason why he says for old people, because at the time when you get old, you know when you out the game. You feel me?
Right.
When you still hooping. Now marriage is when you become a commentator. You hooping. I'm still in the game, baby. That means I'm still hollering. Hey, if somebody come and offer some box, I'm gonna take it. Hey, that's just what it is.
in what part?
That's when you in the game. When you hooping, I'm still. Even if you're a veteran, even if you're the last man on the bench, you in the game. You walk down the same tunnel these other niggas. The Ricky guy walked down. All the women who screaming. Guess what? He can't fuck all of them. So they go. The last nigga on the bench is getting some groupie pussy. Groupie box. Excuse me.
Some GB.
You know what I'm saying? So you still in the game. So just thinking, why would you want to marry somebody who's still in the game?
from either perspective.
From either perspective. Why would you want to get married, and why would that person want to marry somebody who's still in the game? And most men at a certain age are still in the game. When they leave the house, I'm still in the game, baby. If
When you
you
leave
ain't
the
right
house-
here, I'm in the game.
You hunting?
Always. We natural. Hey, I'm going after him.
No, I don't believe classic hunts when he
No,
lose that.
I ain't, cause he probably didn't I just told you it's a
I
point
reached that age.
where you reach that. Everybody retirement age different. Bro, at 40 still hooping. It's niggas who got drafted the same year as him, been retired 15 years.
There you go.
So
I'm
niggas reach that age at a different. You know when it's time. Oh boy, some nigga pull up with an injury.
You know what
Some
I
niggas
think?
just gracefully.
I was in the D League
I
early.
don't think it's as much about hunting as the response to when we become the hunted that really dictates.
Dictate what?
I feel you on that.
It dictate what?
That dictates like where we really are at.
It's the devil. That's the devil.
Huh?
You gotta know how to reject.
Have you not seen the type of women that Ron Isley get?
I'm saying he not married though, is he?
Yeah, to a woman half his age. One of the girls who was in a group that sang on one of them songs he had back in the day. Float on. He had his wife on that song. Angela Winbush at the time was on that song with him.
Sure with him. And he married
Yeah,
one of
Ron
the
had been through
best.
plenty of. Get out, come on, man.
And he married one of the best.
Come on, man, Ron Isley. Man, you see that nigga with the beard and the jewelry and shit, boys. Young girls show up to an Isley Brothers show, sit in the front,
Hey.
throw babies.
Facts.
Blue.
Shit, hey, you can't gauge the game
Ron
off that,
Isley looking
because the
at
man is always gonna be desirable. Because a woman know if she
the
know
woman seeking security.
she like, hey, she know I can get him like that if it good enough. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
He said if you good enough. Boy, y'all some creepy old man.
Yeah.
I'm just telling the real. You know what I'm saying? That's why women don't understand why older guys like Ron Isley start dating younger women and don't be attracted to the women their age. Because a younger woman is still like, come on, put this
I think it's
on your
young.
old man. How much?
Young make you feel young.
That too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same like Hugh Hefner would do,
That too.
surround himself.
But
with
again,
that old age.
you still in the game. He reached the age where he retired, went in the booth, and said, "Woo, boy!"
Ron
And
Isley.
went back in the locker room and put a uniform on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, people do that all the time.
Ron Isley came out of
Yeah,
retirement.
you might not reach your age, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to retire. Paul Pierce said his mama didn't get married till she was 70 in that same clip. And at that point, Paul then hit her off, she good, got a nice house. So she meeting men who in nice situations. She ain't meeting niggas in Slauson. She on
Where
Melrose,
Paul Pierce from?
LA.
Paul Pierce is from California?
Yeah. So naturally, mama met a man, you know what I'm saying, who was well off. Because at the time she well off. She probably met him at a Celtics game or something, you know what I'm saying?
Back when Paul Pierce got started
Paul
in
Pierce
Boston.
only played for the
For the Celtics.
he retired the Celtics.
Yeah.
Back when Paul
That's-
Pierce
that's
got
one of
Can
the-
you imagine had he played
No,
for
no, he played for the
The
Brooklyn
Clippers?
Nets and the Clippers. Mm-hmm.
I was just quoting the lineup from here.
Yeah, I had a old freestyle where I said, only reason Paul Pierce got stabbed in Boston. Crazy as hell, just rapping.
I never knew that Paul Pierce was from LA.
Yeah, he from LA. A lot of man, so many.
Can you imagine if he had become a Laker? That'd have been crazy.
He was a Clipper, but he couldn't. Him being a Laker crazy. That's like Shaq.
What the heck
That's
is
like
that
Shaq.
right there?
That's like Shaq in the Celtic jersey. What?
Right there?
What? Oh no, that's Jack Daniels and lime ginger ale.
That looks exactly the color of piss, doesn't it? I'm just saying, it looks
The
just
Sperm Olympics. Are you familiar with the Sperm Olympics?
Sperm Olympics.
The Sperm Olympics. Yes.
Where the hell do you find this crazy sperm? How do you have Sperm Olympics?
The Sperm Olympics.
I hope this at the sperm bank.
I'm scared to look at this. What is this?
Sperm racing in Los Angeles.
Oh no.
Is sperm racing the next big thing? Is sperm racing the next big thing? Well, it might not become an Olympic sport, but it's certainly creating quite a buzz in Los Angeles. So yeah, they are racing sperm. I guess they have a way to actually
from USC going against the UCLA.
see. A group has built a microscopic racetrack that mimics the reproductive system, which includes chemical signals, fluid dynamics, and synchronized starts. Then high-resolution cameras track every microscopic move. The entire thing is live streamed with complete stats, leaderboards, and instant replays. So I guess niggas are gonna jerk off
No.
and put their sperm in a cup, and they're gonna put their sperm in something in
A liquid and see whose sperm
and
races.
time the speed of each sperm, and whoever's sperm is fastest to get into an egg. I guess I don't know what the fuck. But it's the craziest shit in the world. California ain't a real place, bro.
That joint just made my
The world
brain
ain't a
go
real
like this
place.
right here. Bro,
California ain't a real place.
The world.
In the
Bruh.
future, that shit might break off anyway and float off like a little, like an island or some shit.
bro, but how do you have sperm Olympics, man?
California. Are you? Well, you know.
What's up with you, cuz? Just chilling. Where you headed, man? Man, you know I got a little Olympic thing today. What Olympic thing?
What's
You
the
know,
prize?
look,
That's what you. That's what
look.
need to be seen.
You know the Olympic thing. What you talking about? Little sperm Olympic thing, man. What? I see Ty
Now
Dolla Sign.
performance by
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Ty Dolla Sign performed at the.
When you really
That's
think
where you
about
go
it,
after you do a joint album with
Kanye.
Kanye. You go to performing at the Sperm Olympics.
So listen to this. When you really think about it, we all won our own individual sperm races to get onto this planet. So it's only fit that we make it a format that we can all watch and enjoy, said Joshua Gabby, an 18-year-old who attended Friday's race, which even featured a performance by hip-hop artist Ty Dolla.
Yes, I'm coming to get
Hey,
in touch
what
with
up,
Ty
Ty?
Dolla Sign.
What's up with you, man? What you got going? Gotta go to the little performance thing. Where you performing that, Ty?
Kanye, Sperm Olympics. That's where you go after you doing like this. They do a project with Kanye, and there's like
Dang.
Sperm Olympics.
So you
That's what-
saying you
Kanye through, bro?
shout out Ty Dolla Sign.
Kanye done. How you destroy a legacy like that? Like,
He missing just like Gucci missing.
bro, I skip past bro. so I
How
don't
we
know.
saying Gucci missing?
Still don't believe that's Gucci.
Gucci.
Oh, I got you.
Gucci, Gucci
Nah, I got you.
suffering from the same shit Bill Belichick suffering from. A woman just running. You feel me?
You think so?
I know so. We saw the real Gucci that first couple weeks when he came home and niggas was trying to sneak him hamburgers and shit inside the house. You never see them videos?
Yeah,
When he was working out by the
Yeah,
pool and
yeah.
nigga. Boy, that was the last time we saw street Gucci. We ain't seen the real Gucci. Man, Gucci used to wear MX 95s, bro. He made them hoes like the trap shoe. You feel me? Way before Bankroll did. Gucci was wearing them 95s. When he was rapping the Black T song, he had some black leather 95s on. He was rocking the hell out. You look at old videos, that's all he was wearing,
Yeah.
MS 95.
but we don't. But we
Now that nigga don't wear nothing but
design.
designer sneakers. He was on a song talking about, the nigga was on a sneaker show. How you go on a sneaker show when you supposed to buy sneakers? There's some fucking, I don't know what the fuck he had on. But yeah, that ain't Gucci. That's Roger Davis.
Right.
No, that's Gucci Mane. That ain't WAP. That's Gucci Mane. That ain't WAP. I want WAP back.
Y'all gonna really do?
I want a nigga that shake up
Y'all gonna really
with
do?
Benny
Gucci
like that, with that Odie right there.
True fans know what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I want the nigga that rapped on the same beat twice and made both of them a hit. Jets pass by and kick a dope, same beat. Rapped on the same beat twice, come so geeked I don't even know I rapped on this bitch again.
Drop the whole new song.
They made both of them a hit.
Drop the whole new
That's what I'm
song.
talking about. That dude, that WAP.
Gucci.
The nigga that riding in the car with his homeboy come from Mobile, and the nigga playing a song with Young Dolph and Gucci, and the nigga said, "Man, who that is?" He said, "Boy, you remember you did this song?" Hell no, boy, play hook me back on with that nigga. So I do another one. Shh, that's WAP right there.
Guwap couldn't remember that he had did the song. Dog. That's crazy. That's real blizzard. That's what we call blizzard.
Yeah.
Where I'm from.
That- I mean, WAP.
That's real blizzard.
We ain't got WAP no more. We got goddamn Gucci Mane.
Can't you remember
Yeah,
that
Roger
being
Davis.
young and somebody walk up to you at the party, what's up with you call? You say, blizzard. That's real Alabama.
Man, just imagine seeing this nigga walking down, this nigga Gucci walking down the middle of the street with his shirt off, with a gun in his hand, talking crazy, folks.
when he had that Bart Simpson. Oh my God.
Hey, they had to get that nigga off the street right there. He was gonna crash out.
When he was talking to Bart Simpson and Bart talked
That
to
nigga was
him.
living in the studio,
but
tweeting all day.
Look,
Oh boy, that nigga was going crazy.
that behavior. Why did we
That
accept?
birth QC too.
Why did we accept that behavior? And then, like when artists like Kodak has those,
Because we
moments.
weren't seeing it. These were
What you mean?
stories. Nobody
Okay.
actually has film of Gucci walking down the street with the
Yeah.
gun in his hand.
Yeah, talking
It's
crazy.
just talk.
But we see
Nobody.
Kodak.
We seen the tweets. Nobody had film of this nigga at the studio, living at the studio.
Yeah.
Nobody had film of him when he was super loaded. Same thing with DMX. We ain't see that nigga when he was on a crack bench. Cause niggas, crackheads got the flip phone. We ain't trying to record. I'm trying to smoke the crack. I ain't trying to record this nigga. Nigga in there, boy, I'm smoking with DMX. Boy, let me call him.
Dang.
Damn. Flip
The
phone ain't got no
the-
service in here.
God damn.
I tell you about this movie rap album I got.
Who was supposedly to be smoking with him?
Shit, crackheads.
Oh, I got you. No, I thought it was somebody allegedly. Like I thought it was somebody already out.
Hell
or
no.
something.
They said that nigga would get out, do an album, get out, bang, boy, do all the work, get as much money as he can go, then boom,
Go on the bench.
binge. Burn all through all that, boom, gotta do another one. Boom, now we got 2 albums in 1 year. We had a crack party. Put a
Dang.
sign outside, say free crack. I love you,
Man.
DMX, though. RP to DMX.
We
DMX
never
made some-
looked
made some
at
songs.
X like that.
Nah, we never, because we never saw him like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why Bobby Brown get looked at as the crackhead and Whitney don't. Because we saw Bobby like that.
This
We didn't see Whitney like that.
This man,
Until that,
sorry.
you know what I'm saying? When she's sweating like a motherfucker.
Nah, I saw on the
Crack is
show.
whack.
The show that they had. Oh, I love both of y'all.
Barbara Walters.
I
Crack
love
is
you,
whack.
but damn, I love you, Bobby Brown, and I love you, Whitney Houston. This
Yeah, we
nigga
love
made me
y'all.
say I love you, Barbara.
Yeah.
Man, I saw it.
Until you see it,
I didn't know they
As
had a
long as you-
reality show, man,
as long as, man, it's
and they showed some
drop clip right here.
highlights.
But it's a clip of Whitney on the toilet. Which is, I can't get it out, Bobby.
Oh
I
my
can't get it out, Bobby.
On the show,
I can't get that out, Bobby. And Bobby said, "You want me to take my fingers out?" I used to take these 2 fingers right here. Take these 2 fingers, and I get in there and get it out and get it started.
oh my God, he says this.
Kiki, my cousin, shout out to her, the one who put all my hip hop and fashion shit started with her. She used to watch the fuck out of the Bobby and Whitney show. We used to sit and watch the
And
Bobby.
you saw an episode
Well,
Bobby
Whitney
Brown
is only-
says
and
he
he's-
takes his 2 fingers
and he
and generates turn motion in Whitney Houston's backside.
Say,
That's
he said,
what
baby,
you say.
He said, baby, you know me.
No, you need to drop that clip
He said,
right
sometimes,
here.
he said, sometimes I take these 2 fingers right here. And she said, oh, Bobby, don't tell anybody that business.
Okay,
So, Bobby.
So question, how do you be on a reality show and say, Bobby, don't tell nobody our business? Oh, wow.
Because she's smoking the crack. You seen the movie?
I didn't see the movie.
Shit.
They got her smoking crack in the movie?
Yeah. She the one put Bobby on the shit.
Hold
Bobby
on.
was just smoking the weed. Whitney the one had him smoking cocaine and smoking crack and shit.
All of that is allegedly?
I mean, it's in the movies.
I know you couldn't
It's in the
this.
movies,
I
in the book.
know you dicing
It's
this
in the
up.
movies, in the books.
Listen,
He was just smoking weed. He wasn't really a bad boy like that.
how do you just smoke weed and your girl say, want some crack?
Because she
You
already
say, yeah.
booming on the, you know what I'm saying?
I don't care
She already on the powder because she
Yeah.
hanging out with the rich folks.
Yeah.
Powder's a rich drug.
Yeah.
He just smoking weed. So when we get together, you put me on the powder. Now probably together.
Nobody in New Edition thought to say, Bobby, what's wrong with you?
Okay, this time I'm Bobby Brown.
I'm not with
Shit,
New
I
Edition.
knocked out Janet. I knocked out.
Oh, no.
I'm running through 'em.
So I'm not with New Edition no more
No,
at this time?
not hell no. By this time, Ronnie, we
I
on the
don't
second
care.
album. By
I
that
don't care.
second album done dropped by this time.
If you do another podcast and I see you looking like you got crack related tendencies, I'll still call it and saying, hey man, You looking kind of crackish, cuz. Please do the same. Like, why did
I look
nobody...
kind of crackish right now. I ain't
Man,
got-
why did anybody say nothing to her? That's crazy. She put him on... I don't believe that. I don't believe
Because a lot of
Whitney
shit you probably
Houston...
looking at it like it's antics. Like he already portraying this bad boy image. So the next time you see him after when he was with you for a little while, you're like, damn, Bobby kind of different.
Cracking. Bobby kind of
But
cracking.
that wasn't the word back then.
Yeah, what's the word?
Everybody-
Rocky
He
and
just
this
look wired.
Junkie.
This nigga wired. This nigga is on one today.
There's no way Ja Rule shot that video with
Bruh.
Bobby Brown without laughing.
Bruh.
There's no way. There's no way. That nigga said, I know you get it, boy. I would have said,
Darryl
Bobby,
Strawberry.
calm down.
Daryl Strawberry and Doc Gooden are both smoking crack, playing on the baseball team. They catch another nigga, and them niggas is like, "What's going on?" Call nigga smoke crack. Ooh, who smoking crack?
That's what they say? The already crackheads.
Ooh, boy, who smoking crack? Boy, I don't smoke no crack. Y'all the two niggas smoking the crack.
And they caught another person on the team doing it.
Yeah, it was just a black guy. So they heard, they wasn't saying who it is. Said it's a black guy on the team smoking crack.
And Doc and Daryl play crazy.
Who smoke crack? They don't even know each other smoke crack.
Dang.
So you trying to tell me you know when a nigga look crackish? And these niggas ain't spending no $20 rocks.
Yeah.
These niggas,
You know Doc Good looked at Daryl Strawberry like
what
that.
nigga won the
nigga.
World Series that year?
I know it. That's what I'm saying. Cause they looking at each other. That nigga sweating like me.
Them niggas
Ain't
out
nobody out here sweating for it but me and Daryl.
They're wired on that fucking crack. Boy, what? We on crack.
Y'all niggas ain't trying to win.
You seen Tyrone Biggins pick up a fucking bus on the crack? It's oh, he saved us. That nigga said, oh, I thought that was some rocks.
Dang. Crack has impacted everybody.
Crack changed the world. I heard Suge Knight talk about it. He said, man, one day in Compton, I'm riding through here, there's 2-parent homes, there's lights on everywhere, there's cars in every parking lot. And he said, like, overnight, wasn't no lights on. Niggas at home by themselves. Hey, crack was a hell of a drug. And the CIA brought that shit in to destroy us.
Dang, what was that? Was that what? By the Black Panther part, I was like, what was that move? But
Yeah.
I saw my cousin in the club one night, and he was doing some kind of dance moves. And I walked up to him. I said, "Come here, man." I said, "Man, what's wrong with you?" And that's when he looked at me like. I was like, man. I said, man, you smoke some bad weed.
He said you smoke some bad weed.
He was like, no, nigga.
Why you didn't say, oh, you smoke some crack?
No, because I didn't want to be judgmental. But he
Oh, but you can say weed.
Yeah, you look like you smoke some bad weed.
Oh.
You look like you smoke no good weed. You
Thinking
okay?
Talking about bad weed, we still on the pre-rolls. I know we done smoked.
That's what he told me.
But we
He
got
told
one more
me.
pre-roll. Have you heard about the McDonald's scandal?
Scandal and
Monopoly
McDonald's.
scandal. I know y'all probably been wondering why the fuck y'all ain't played
See the
Monopoly
movie?
and McDonald's in a long time. Oh, they got a movie? Yeah.
About the
I
McDonald's
know they got a
scandal?
documentary.
They got a
Whatever
movie
something-
about the
well, they got a
scandal?
movie. It's not, yeah. It was a guy that was working there that was for about 10 or 15 years giving the winning tickets to his homeboys and people he knew.
Why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? That's stuff.
Also, they never printed a Park Place ever.
So everybody who waited said, if I just get Park Place.
Place, like nigga, they never printed a Park Place.
Why do y'all think I'm so anti everything?
But who's gonna be like, hey, you know, ain't nobody never checked to see if they want to print a Park Place?
No, it was a nigga saying this. I'm telling y'all niggas they ain't printing no Park Place. Nigga, I done spent $6,000 in Happy Meals. I'm only buying Happy Meals to get the Monopoly pizza, and I ain't never got no Park Place.
Ain't no, whatever I just said.
Park Place.
Yeah, Park Place. Shout out to him for being sober.
I done spent $6,000 though.
But we finna get into, huh?
I done spent $6,000
trying to win?
on Happy Meals
Oh yeah,
only.
oh yeah.
And
But
you
see,
mean-
that shit made it fun. You was gonna eat there anyway. That shit just made it fun.
That should be a question we have. How
Three. This week I gotta. I'm gonna let you two choose my 3 is 3. One of my threes three could be the faces of the new NBA.
Or the new
Or-
faces of the NBA.
Or the top 3 current rappers. Which one? Which threes three I want?
You gonna go
I'm gonna
with the
give you-
rappers?
Go with the rappers.
Cause I don't know. I want to hear what.
You don't,
I don't know what's going on in hip hop right now like I should.
I mean, the top 3 rappers should be easy. You know, I do an honorable mention just to round it out and make it a 5, but really it's three's three because my name is 3. So,
Future is the best rapper in the game.
an honorable mention for threes three, top 3 rappers, current rappers, right now. My honorable mention comes in with Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi. Any thoughts? No thoughts. Any thoughts?
Wasn't he on the WSL?
You didn't give me time for my thoughts. You skipped my thoughts.
What's your thought?
Who is Playboy Carter?
Is Playboy Cardi.
Nah, I'm joking.
We're gonna move on.
Nah. I don't mean who is Playboy Cardi. Cardi, I'm just talking to you. I'm saying,
This is still honorable mention.
but still, he got that much motion right now.
Current rap. He come in at probably right around number 5.
All right.
Since I'm saying it first. My next honorable mention for threes three. Young Thug.
See the silence that came over the room. We gonna put Thug.
And like he around 4. So he in my honorable mention. He around 4 or 5.
We ain't,
So
you
he
mean
my honorable
currently?
mention. Currently, right now.
Have we heard enough from Thug? Or are we going on past bodies of work?
Do you not know about anticipation, about influence, about just current status?
YSL forever.
You know what I'm saying? The trial should have told you that. How that shit rivaled the OJ trial.
Yeah, but he one of the biggest.
Yeah.
I'm with that. But I thought you was rating them based on like their music or whatever.
No,
You just saying
how
their whole
current rappers.
movement.
Yeah, just everything.
Yeah, no
Okay.
doubt.
Oh yeah.
You got Thug at 4?
Yeah, he ain't no problem.
Let's hit it 3 before.
Threes. Top 3 current rappers. Coming in at number 3. Now this might upset. I know it's gonna probably
I already
upset.
know what you gonna say.
Who you think they're gonna say?
I know what you
What
gonna
I'm
say.
say at number 3.
You gonna say the Graham kid. You gonna say Drake. I know you gonna
Nah,
say.
at number 3 is Future.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Future at number 3.
I agree.
That's
Future
disrespectful.
Future at number 3.
Future gotta be higher than 3.
Future at number
All
3.
right.
Coming
You
in,
better not go Nickelodeon.
coming in at number 2.
You better not go Nickelodeon.
Kendrick Lamar.
I knew he was gonna do that.
Kendrick Lamar comes in at number 2. Kendrick Lamar just did a tour date, one stop. Guess how much money he made?
How much?
$91 million. The most money by ever by a hip hop act.
At
Concert.
one stop. What
One stop.
was it overseas
I don't
somewhere?
know what the fuck it was. I just know he made
don't matter.
$91 fucking million in one stop.
My
Just
bad.
him and SZA on the bill.
My bad.
I don't give a fuck if you don't listen to the nigga.
No. Hey, K-Dot, his motion and his.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
don't.
But let me hear number 1, and then I want to ask a question.
Oh man, number 1 is the king of hip hop. The king of hip hop and R&B.
Future.
When
Who's
you said him, you thought he was gonna be number 3. Threes,
Drake.
top 3.
Drake?
Coming in
is
at number 1. Drizzy Drake. Aubrey Graham.
Future Drake.
Future's biggest, his last few biggest albums were Drake collabs. His last huge song, other than the Kendrick diss verse, was a Drake song. With the Thames sample. Come on now. Don't play Drizzy. Don't play
I ain't
Drizzy.
play because Drizzy probably still.
I know a lot of y'all probably out there like, I did not expect that from him.
Of course they did.
I
When
ran
you
with both.
put Future at 3,
But I heard Future before I heard. Oh,
I'm just saying, Future being at number 3 is amazing.
Yeah.
That's like LeBron status. That's like you 40 years old still out here rocking with these young niggas like that, and you still at number 3.
But I thought you were gonna say someone else that's supposed to be on that list, but that's not my list.
Who's I mean,
Jay-Z?
No, I thought he was gonna say two.
2 Chainz. 2 Chainz is like we was listening to we was watching the Atlanta Experience. Have you seen it? I'll play it for you before you leave because I don't want to see it flag. It's a dope video. Go check out the Atlanta Experience. We can add a clip here. Dope. 2 Chainz featuring Ron Isley and Isaac Ross. 2 Chainz to me is like Killer Mike. Like,
2 Chainz is our Killer Mike.
you know what I'm saying? He like Killer Mike. He one of those guys that you know he dropping dope shit every time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about what the music sound like. You know what I'm saying? You know it's gonna be solid every time. Put him in a
2 Chainz don't miss when he drop.
never.
He don't miss.
He's never missed. The only time he kinda missed was with that LeBron shit. When LeBron co-executive produced.
And pick the beats for the album and stuff. But
yeah.
that was still
He
iconic.
he still went off on that.
And that was an iconic
and the
move.
to do some
it was
shit
just
with
like,
LeBron. What rapper gonna turn it down?
He's smoking the weed in the studio. He like, yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know how hard that cap is to tell a nigga? Yeah.
Brian picked out these.
Bron picked these beats, nigga. That mean Bron worked out to this. That mean Bron listened to this.
No,
mean,
guess what that means? I'm in that circle right
Yeah.
now. That's what that means.
That mean I can show you Bron number in my phone, but I ain't gonna do that. Well, yeah, I think it'd be disrespectful to add him to, you know what I'm saying, that mix. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be disrespectful to Adam,
Yeah.
to your top rappers.
Cause he ain't trying to be there.
Oh,
You feel me?
so
He
that's
ain't
what
making-
the Killer Mike
Like
reference is.
that doing the album with Larry June. I ain't trying to go platinum with this. I'm making good music.
Did it go platinum?
I don't know. I know
They
he
got
made
some
probably
hard.
made some money off
Yeah,
of
they
it.
got some hard
It
songs
was
on
Jimmy
there. though.
Fallon. You know what I'm saying? I know he made some money off of it because we're independent. But at the same time, he, you know what I'm saying? If that was the case, he would have went and did the Bees in the Trap. He would have went and did the, you know what I'm saying? I got Nicki on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got when he got the Pharrell single. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah, that nigga just rapping right now. He making dope ass shit. And he making art pieces. And he don't give a fuck if y'all nigga listen to it, bitch, I'm damn rich.
I like
This
that.
is shit independent. I ain't gotta go platinum. If I sell 400,000 of this shit, I'm rich. I ain't gotta do a million of these hoes. You feel me? Y'all loving the experience. Y'all gonna love the experience, love the music, and come by Escobar's, or whatever the fuck his restaurant called.
So what's the sentiment? Speaking of,
But yeah, them top 3 niggas though, I'm talking about influencing all this shit that's going on right now.
so the Uzi verse, where are they at in the world of?
That go back to them 2 niggas that honorable mention. Them 2 niggas that honorable mention is the 3rd nigga, babies.
His Future Baby.
Yeah. So
Cardi got some dope music though.
Yeah.
You got some dope
Yeah.
music.
But the fact that you was birthed from Thug and Thug was birthed from this, that make you a descendant of Future.
You think Thug was birthed from Future?
He birthed from Future and Wayne. Put Future and Wayne together. That go Thug.
So you the new Lil Baby freestyle over there.
Over the crime mob.
Yeah.
See, Baby trying to recapture something that right now, the streets.
That sound like Thug Flow though.
The streets made it hard for Baby to do what Baby need to do. The indictments and all that shit made it hard for him to, you know what I mean, act the way he need to be acting and say the shit he need to be saying.
Has he been indicted?
To be no, but the streets is, you know what I'm saying? The people around him. When you know that shit close, when niggas around you start, when you know judges and lawyers and shit. Like shit. You change the name of your shit, niggas still calling it that. 4PF gang. 4PF gang member. You're like, boy, I'm not 4PF. That's why he doing interviews saying, my homeboy started 4PF in jail. I thought that shit was cool. So when I got out, I said, I'm gonna rip that 4PF.
So now he's saying that he's not the original.
Yeah, he's saying, I thought that shit was cool. I thought 4PF sounded good. I feel him though, you know, hey. I
feel no.
Any rumors?
Wow.
Anybody got any rumors or anything? You know, we have.
I was,
talk on
the-
too many people being.
The baby and the Masterpiece slides that came out over this past week.
I got that in my quick hits. So let's go to quick hits. We can talk on these real quick. Lil Durk coming home. Anybody got something to say about that?
Do we know he coming home?
I mean, his lawyer, they finding new information and shit. Everybody's talking. It's just a rumor, quick hit, you know. How do you feel about that?
About him coming home?
Yeah.
From what angle?
I mean, you know, from your angle. I know he said he has not heard the album they put out.
Has an album been released of his while he's been incarcerated?
Yeah.
Did it do numbers?
I mean, yeah.
Did well?
They said, yeah, you go look it up.
Okay, so you don't want to see a guy in the position that with the motion, just the status and the level he had reached in the game. You hate to see anybody get the chair kicked out from under them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people dogged him out and said, "If you rich, why are you involved in this?" But again, that's what people say when they're not in certain positions. You get what I'm saying? That's an enormous amount of pressure that was being put on him from
especially coming from the environment you come from.
It was pressure from an environment that we don't know far.
And there ain't no playbook. There ain't no coaches.
Yeah.
There ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
So you know it's niggas saying
everybody painting by colors. I mean painting by numbers.
Hey, you got the bag. You ain't gonna do nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
And then him doing this, knowing what he contemplate.
Speaking of Chicago, is Kanye done? Do you think Kanye is done?
As an artist in the game, no, because he playing the game now.
You think Kanye is done?
No, how?
Nobody got time for that.
Yeah, I ain't got no time for this.
No,
I ain't listening to no new Kanye.
No, but listen.
Once you say you suck dick, I'm done with you.
But guess what? The people who
Unless you got a pussy.
now listen to me though. The people who I have to be very careful how I word this.
That let me know you ain't write none of that shit. I'm just saying that to myself right now. You ain't write nothing. You ain't write none of them raps. Dick sucking that nigga.
When you do something like that, let me say it's simple so y'all can get where I'm coming from. When you do that, the way he has done that, this is what you're saying. Oh, I see. Everybody, I don't sell weed no more. I sell crack.
Okay.
That's what he doing now. For him to get on there and if that's really him and not no voiceover referring to himself as now identifying as a
He
homosexual.
said nobody want to hear him say he said ain't nobody taking him serious. But speaking of niggas sucking dick, Diddy just turned down a plea deal. How do you feel about Diddy?
Did he know?
He has Brian Steele is his lawyer.
And if Diddy turned down a plea deal, you have to look back to
with Brian Steele as his lawyer. It's his new lawyer.
If he turned down the deal, then Brian Steele tell them they can beat it based on the evidence being presented against him. He know they can beat
So
it.
you believe now that you know he has Brian Steele, you believe he can beat it?
Without a doubt.
I do too.
Without a doubt.
Cause nigga track record, ain't show me where he even took a L.
It just say this right here. The law is not about right or wrong. Did you or didn't you? It's about.
Brian Steele sat down and seen something that they ain't got you right
here. Here go your release part just with this right here.
I know what we gotta win at.
You gotta think about. I always tell people with Johnny Cochran and O.J. Simpson. He took a murder trial and made it be about one thing. The glove don't fit his hand.
The glove don't fit.
You must acquit.
Do you know how many gloves I done put on at work that ain't fit my hand?
Yeah.
I still change they old.
No doubt. The glove don't fit, you must acquit. And he took the narrative of that case off of
he was
murder
for that.
To this glove don't fit his hand.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't have done it. We know that was a murder.
Backtracking to Kanye, do you think Kanye has any industry friends left?
Not the old ones he had.
No old rap.
No old, but I think he definitely has friends in the industry.
Ryan Coogler's Sinners deal. Have you heard about it?
Mm-mm.
Ryan Coogler has got like ownership of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
He owns the movie outright.
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting a percentage of the box office. So like, are he getting money off of every ticket sold?
So are they feeling like he done monopolized the game or raping the game, or what's the knock to it?
It's a historic deal. Oh well, he don't own it right now. He will own it after 25 years.
After 25 years, it earned 93 million in the first weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the
Number one movie in the country.
yeah. Have you not seen it? Great movie. Great.
I started
Great movie.
watching.
Go out and see Sinners right now.
Shout
Great
out
movie.
Michael B. Jordan. I started watching it, and then when I realized it was gonna get deep, I had to cut it off. I mean, I had to leave the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Say that.
So I have to purchase those
It's a
tickets.
unique
and go
agreement
watch
that
it
grants
again.
him several significant rights, including final cut, a percentage of the box office gross from the first dollar, and the reversion of ownership after 25 years.
Why does it say this deal has been widely discussed and has raised questions about the future of studio deals?
Because they just want to cause panic and
But what's the
talking
panic?
points.
What are they
because
saying?
it's a black man. These deals. have been
Okay,
going on
Coogler's
for
a black dude.
Yeah,
I didn't know
the
that.
black dude from L.A.
Shout out
Well, not
Coogler.
L.A. He might be from.
Oh,
LA.
hold on. This the dude was on the Breakfast Club
Yeah.
recently? Yeah, he talked like Nipsey Hussle a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
No, I say he might be from.
And I heard him talking when they asked him about the way he talks.
Yeah.
They were like, "Does it affect you doing business?" And he was like,
I
"Nah."
would say it don't. Cause
Nah,
that
that-
bitch
that-
said,
that was-
look, this a hit.
I was
I
very
could walk this bitch down to Tubi on you motherfuckers.
listen. I was very impressed at the way he spoke with confidence in the interview,
Yeah, he cold blooded. I
but
like it.
maintains,
I like it.
what
But,
he is.
but yeah, this headline is crazy because white directors have been getting these types of sweetheart deals for years. You know what I'm saying?
So the thing that we're celebrating is a black guy.
No,
finally.
no, people should be celebrating it, but instead of celebrating it, people have been talking about the controversy. There ain't really no controversy in the industry. Directors don't give a fuck about Ryan Coogler getting this deal because they getting this same deal anyway. You know
This
what I'm
ain't
saying?
new to them.
Yeah, it ain't new to him.
So that's why I said he just got
A black man getting this is
just
new
got
to
a
him.
chance to come into the country club.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
A black man. Because normally for a black man to get this type of deal, he would have to build his own studio like a Tyler Perry or do some shit like Oprah. You know what I'm saying? With own.
Or he got
networks.
this type of deal using somebody else's truck.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Ryan Coogler. Spread the get a game to the young up and comers, or you know what I'm saying. But that industry probably so grimy, bro, that you get what I'm saying.
Speaking of grimy, Future repoed one of his watches from a bitch.
He said, what he say? You identify my girls with what?
With
AP.
AP.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had.
She ain't my
a-
girl no more.
The girl took a picture with Trippie Redd and was holding up the AP.
Oh,
in the
come
picture.
on, get that back.
So he texted her. Classic didn't like the verbiage he was using when he texted her because he said something like,
So that's your nigga now?
yeah, that's your nigga now. So that's your nigga now? That's how you text. How you feel about Future texting a bitch saying that's your nigga now?
Yeah.
That's
Man,
what I was
listen,
saying.
listen.
I said, man,
the way my dog Kevin Gates moving right now
You my toy though, bitch.
with
Don't get me started, okay?
how Gates doing this though. Yeah, she might. Yeah, and I'm on the phone with this one, and I got this one right here.
I'm Future. I got 13 years.
And if you in the 13 and you out here with Trip, you doing this with another. I ain't hating. I'm
All
just
13
asking.
At that point, I got, that's what I would tell them. I
All
was like,
13 years
listen,
in the
shawty,
house.
I got a system with all 12 or 13 of y'all. I'm raw dogging all of y'all. But we all got a system, and I know y'all only fucking with me. Now, when I see you take a picture with one of these other rap niggas, and I know this nigga out here slinging just like I'm out here, and he done scooped up on you, hey, you cut off. Give him my watch.
Man,
Yeah.
watch this. This. A lot of niggas will say this some sucker time on Future end, but here go the real thing. You can't. Like homegirl, what you doing in this rap world that we in the community?
I feel what
A
he was
nigga-
saying.
a
He
nigga-
redeemed himself by taking the watch back, but it's just
Nigga,
how
I
you
can't
started
have
out
no
like that.
nigga like Trippie Red.
That's
talking
what
about
he was
popping
saying.
my
That's what he
goddamn
was
shit,
saying.
man.
I'm a $1 million a show nigga. You fucking with a $50,000 a show nigga.
Hey, keep that nigga. Get my watch back.
Yeah.
They gotta go to one who play
Yeah,
high.
get us to a new
But he
era.
shouldn't have to say it like that. Your nigga, like, all he had to do was
Yeah, I feel
Get
him
my
on
watch
how
back.
he shouldn't have said it
give my
like
watch
that.
back. That's it. That's the player. Shit.
No,
Watch
player like
Did
this.
he say that
Oh,
in the text? Give me the watch back.
No,
my
I'm
watch
saying that's what
Oh,
he
he
should
had
say.
already. Oh yeah, she
I
said
ain't
you
finna-
already took your
But
watch
he
back.
already got the watch back though.
Yeah, she said you already took your watch back.
Oh, did he come after the watch back and say that's your nigga now?
No, he started out the text saying, "Oh, that's your nigga now," and then she was like, "Blah blah blah," but I ain't trying to be with all 13 of your other little bitches. But he like, well, you know what's up? Well, then she said, "Oh,
Hold on, well, I'm like Brian Steele moment. He said, "Oh, you know what's up?"
yeah." And
Yeah,
then she replied,
identified.
she said, "Why are you texting? You already got your watch back."
Yeah, that's what she said.
So that's what I was like, okay.
Yeah, but since you say that, why ain't finna text you no more? What did he respond to
I'm gonna
that?
tell you. I'm gonna tell you how the
When no
text
more.
happened.
When no
I'm gonna
more.
tell you how the text happened. You came by the crib. I said, "Let me get my watch back." Why? Cause I seen you take a picture with Trippy Red. Come on, I seen you take a picture with the Trippy nigga. Let me get my watch back. You got the watch. She said, "You just gonna do it like that? Okay, fuck it. Here, get your watch back, nigga." She left. Then he texted. Oh, so that's your nigga now?
Could be. That sound like a possible scenario. But I ain't thinking he
That's
texted-
why she hit him
because
with
it's
the, you already
listen,
got your watch back.
Because it's listen, let me tell you two things. Because it's Future for one. For two, it's a text message. You gotta really keep it context.
straight.
You gotta keep it context of a nigga not like hating. Like you gotta this is nigga like I ain't saying is that your nigga not like I ain't got no
It's different types of players.
He like, hey,
especially for
let
her
me
to
know if
admit
it's your
it.
nigga.
Yeah, let me
you
know
know
what you
I'm
got
saying?
going.
If it's your nigga, then
I
hey.
can't have no nigga like that. Nigga
Yeah.
might feel himself one day. Nigga might say, "Oh, Future, that why," and nigga know. Nigga,
Cause
you
That
hear
probably-
me?
that probably been his top three.
You, Shorty, 'cause he
Of
think
the
he got
yeah-yeahs.
something. He pulled
If it's
up
his top three of the yes, then
I could.
But still, then what you gotta
still,
think
you
about.
gotta be player about it.
Then what you gotta think about. Only reason why Trippin' fucking with you, cause he seen you with this AP though.
because he know you
He think
one of
you
my
got some
people.
bread.
He status
Not
up.
even he don't know.
He's
Cause
status.
just because you my bitch, that mean I know your hair done amazingly. I know your outfit is amazing. I know when you step out, you look like a boss bitch.
You clean.
You feel me?
And I know you.
And a rap nigga gonna step down on you.
Oh, you talking about
The trippy nigga. You feel
stepping down on her?
me? Yeah. Cause you
Yeah.
look like a boss bitch. You hopping out of, you ain't hopping out of no fucking
Yeah, but
no fucking you Chrysler 200.
You moving
You
with
hopping
my
on-
aesthetics on though.
Hey, but see,
You
she
gotta
ain't
come
saying
on.
that. You gotta understand that when a woman
When you
gotta
take a
understand
picture with
that
that
about a
nigga
prison
and do this,
nigga.
don't
When
disrespect
a
me.
prison nigga come home, you got the outfit ready, the J's ready, the watch ready, the hat ready, the car keys ready. Yeah, well, when he pull off from you, he showing all that shit you got to him to another hoe. Like he bought it himself. And you got to understand that once you lace this hoe with this hair and this chain and this car and these titties and that ass, and you flying across the country and she just sitting in Houston with all this ass walking around and this bald ass nigga hopping out on 26s and shit. Like, what's up, baby? Shit, you boss bitch. I'm trying to,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
when Cash Money Records
'Cause
old
if you a
BG
rap,
say.
if you a trap nigga like that in Houston and you see this hoe, you ain't trying to fuck with a bitch from the bottom that work at McDonald's. You want to fuck with a boss bitch.
So again, what did I start the show off telling you it's about? It's not when you hunting. It's how's your response when you are being hunted. And this is what Future is saying. This how you respond. You throw in the AP up
Future
in
was
the
definitely a
photo
nigga
with
that's
Trippie
never gonna
Redd.
get married. He forever. That nigga is LeBron James. That nigga is forever in the game.
And so all he doing like
that
a
nigga
boss.
Jordan, cause he retired for a little minute. Sierra had that nigga retired for a minute. Well,
He didn't retire. That's what.
he
That's
went and
what
played baseball for 2 years, for a year and a half. He went and played baseball for a year and a half with
Future?
Sierra. Yeah,
No.
that was
No.
Birmingham Barons.
But in the
And
philosophy,
then he came back with 4-5, like Jordan.
in the book of Future, I'm just not realizing that's the pettiness of Future.
That they petty. That's bossy.
He did that with Sierra husband. Like he ain't had to say that Steve Harvey line, I don't want her. And then they talked about her husband in that same line. I forgot what he said.
No, he was talking about Lori Harvey. Tell
Yeah.
Steve
That
Harvey.
nigga,
I
that
don't
nigga,
want
that
him.
nigga an animal, man. Sierra created the animal. You feel me?
I
He
love
like
it.
that till after Sierra. You feel me? But
Shawty played herself.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
speaking of Shawty, Icy Mike Shawty. What's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold, man.
Cold.
Was ice cold this week?
What's ice cold this week?
Nobody is panicking and afraid of $24 eggs. And niggas say a camera gonna
Has
be
anybody figured out the
75.
equation yet? What is a dozen of eggs at 50 cents an egg?
Man, listen. If the tariffs that the president has put in place, and they are thinking that
$6.
that a year from now that our shelves are gonna be empty
Mhm. They said in a month the ports will be completely shut down.
in a month,
So by the end of when we go to what's
Bro.
that? May,
bro. What?
June. By the time June hit,
Great recession
so
coming.
shit gonna be slowing down.
Yeah, like
We're gonna actually start to see.
how can should we see it now? If a nigga is selling one egg,
That's gonna be one of my.
first of
critiques.
all, how do you send a person to the store, or how do you as a person say, "Let me go to the store and get some cigars,
you see how Jeff Bezos just did.
a bag of chips, and an egg"?
Jeff Bezos one of the coldest motherfuckers ever. Jeff
What the
Bezos voted for Trump. Knew Trump was gonna do all this shit with China. You know what I'm saying? But knew he was gonna give the wealthy tax breaks. Knew he was gonna give all of the wealthy tax breaks.
Bezos knew that.
But guess what Bezos did? In March 2025, the cost of a dozen eggs in Alabama was $6.12. The price is 24.9% higher than the national average for the same period, and 39.7% higher than 2024 national average. That's crazy.
So eggs is $3 in other places, or $4. It's cheaper than
Right.
$6.
But check out what Jeff Bezos did.
Yeah, he knew the breaks was coming.
He knew the brakes was coming, and that was going to help his company. So he got Trump elected. Once Trump was elected, he went and made backdoor deals with China.
What does Bezos own?
Amazon.
Okay, so what kind of backdoor deal? Like ship?
Hang on, son. Fuck that nigga, man. I ain't rocking with that nigga, man. We still do our shit over here, you feel? Don't worry about that nigga, man. That nigga, he can't fuck with me because he done made these laws that protect me. Just gonna work the deal with me back here, man. We booming this shit. So get what he doing. Who Trump right hand man?
The vice president?
Uh-uh.
Oh, Tesla.
Guess what Jeff Bezos just did? Backed. He's finna start his own electric car and vehicle company with a company from China. So he's finna start building his own little Teslas.
See, once you come behind a nigga, that what a nigga tell you, boy, look at you with your little Tesla.
And
that's how they rich argue.
On Amazon, he finna start posting the price differences. So you gonna see that
The
before
Amazon
Trump, you
car.
could have bought this for $2. Now that Trump's here, you gotta buy it for $32.
You mean with all things?
He's gonna show the price before and the price after the tariff.
For whatever you order.
For whatever you order on Amazon. So Trump went and had his press secretary make a statement saying that this is a political attack.
If it's what's really going on.
When she first said it, I was like, why would this be a political attack? He helped you. Then I went and looked it up. Oh, this nigga fucking with China. Oh, this nigga got his own little electric car
Who will
coming.
be I know that they already print signs that say Trump 2028.
Mm-hmm.
But first of all, do we realistically see that happening?
Not the way it's going right now.
I mean,
Because we're 100 and some days in, and you just said you worry about the price of
so what is he gonna do? Rewrite the Constitution or the
That's the
bylaws?
only way he can do it. But he's making it right now where the president pretty much is the law. When all of this shit was created to stop
Dictatorships.
to stop kings and queens.
Yeah.
That's why we got the fuck away from England. You know what I'm saying? Because of kings and queens.
So has he convinced?
He ain't convinced nobody yet, but he has people. See, the thing is,
Somebody got to be convinced they backing him.
the people in your party have to keep their jobs.
Well, they don't have to
See,
back
Mike
you, do
Pence did this where he rode with Trump all the way up until when Trump got
in trouble.
right to when we lost the when they lost the election. Then Mike Pence was like, I can
What
see
election did he lose?
the last one when Biden won. Remember when the January 6th riots happened?
But that was because he was impeached, right?
Nah, that
Biden
happened
beat
because-
him outright.
That happened because they said we stole the election by electing Biden as president.
So did that identify?
That was the
him?
land. There was no. Pence had to have the peaceful transfer of power. It wasn't Donald Trump. It was the vice president Pence. And by him doing that, Trump looked at him like a traitor.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't on my side.
yeah.
Cause he wasn't conceding. To this day, he used to tell people, "I'm the president. I never lost the election." His people still tell people he never lost the election. Crazy.
Ice cold. That's what it is.
But yeah, Trump a wild boy. Ain't gonna be no 2028 though. His people gonna turn on him when at the end of the term.
You think so?
We no longer gotta serve you no more. Next
But
man.
but he has made the world where, like how they always would say, rich get richer.
It's just like
and-
anybody at your job. If you work at McDonald's and all you do is flip burgers, and they bring in a new manager, you gonna have to talk to that manager the same way you talked to the last manager. And when that manager leave and they bring in another nigga, you gonna have to talk to that nigga like you talked to the first two. Cause you want to keep your fucking job.
Y'all niggas still ain't gonna vote.
Who ain't gonna vote?
I'm talking about other niggas.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
The black,
Yeah, but
Like,
why-
y'all niggas
the
ain't
black
gonna vote.
majority is.
Oh,
I know so many people that didn't vote. That shit
Don't vote.
crazy than a motherfucker. And every time I talk to people who didn't vote, because I used to assume that black people vote, especially educated older black people.
Mhm.
I used to be like, you know what I'm saying? And I know you voted. And then I used to talk like that. I know you voted for. You know what I'm saying?
maybe like I don't vote.
But now I have to stop and be like, and
You vote.
did you vote? Last time? I be
You
asking
sorry,
folks
they
that.
won't up, they be-
A lot of niggas don't even
The majority of people be like, nah,
register.
I didn't vote.
Mm.
Then the last one was a young lady I was talking to, my friend, and she said, I voted my local election. I just ain't voted for president in a very long time. And I'm like, yeah, that's amazing. That's great that you vote in your local elections. That is very great. You know what I'm saying? But at the same
You
time,
champion that,
That's
yeah,
what I
at
fuck
the
for.
same, that's because most people would just vote for president and not vote in
not the local,
Yeah,
not what
you know I'm saying?
immediately impacts
Yeah.
them.
But that's what I was gonna say. If you know the issues and you saying this, then yes. But 9 times out of 10, you just gonna walk up and hit the all Democrat ticket.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck about the
So
issues.
would you vote? Not asking you to state what party you a part of, but would you vote
Right now I'm an
opposite party?
independent, but I used to be a Republican.
So would you vote
My
opposite
very first
party
time
if you
voting, I
believe
voted for Ross Perot.
the dude with the ears?
I'm Ross Perot.
He was a
short,
Donald.
rich nigga.
He was a
That's
Donald
crazy
Trump
as hell.
before Donald Trump.
Yeah, really and truly he was.
Yeah, I'm very rich and I'm not a politician,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
got enough money to
Yeah.
be up here with
My
everybody.
very first time voting, I was a kid, man. I'm walking around in college, just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Was I in college?
You feel the world is being done an injustice with him being the president right now?
As a matter of fact, no, I didn't. I'm tripping. That was a high school election when I voted for Ross Perot.
And it said some little simulated at
Yeah,
school.
that was a simulated
Who you
shit.
vote
I
for?
remember that. It
Give
was
me the
some
little
simulated
short
shit. I'm
rich
tripping
dude
like
with the
a motherfucker.
ears. Perot?
I'm like, damn, I voted for that shit. But no, I just now remember. Yeah, that shit was in school. My very first time voting. I'm trying to think who I voted. I voted for Bush. I voted for W. Junior.
Yeah, that's what's
My very first time voting, I voted for Junior.
I met him when he came and
Hey,
spoke.
'cause Junior was on some. Hey,
and
he was on some. He was Trump. He was on some rich shit. I ain't smart for real, nigga. I'm rich.
Look,
I'm
he
my
walked
daddy was
up,
president.
he was shaking our hands. He said, "What's your name?" And I told him my whole name. And Bush looked at me like, "Well,
My
what's
school
up?
is-
What's going on in Alabama? But get me away from here immediately." I just seen a little.
Josh Brolin played an amazing George Bush in W. Have you ever seen that movie?
Is it a movie that like it keep flipping from
Yeah.
one part of his life back to this
Yeah.
while he partying and doing?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go back and watch that.
Josh Brolin played a great Bush. He don't look like Bush, But I don't think you're supposed to look
But he
like people.
embodied the thing that made you feel
When
like.
people look back 20 years from now and see that movie, they not going to say, he don't look like him. Because they're not going to care. You know what I'm saying?
Does he make me feel like he was
It
emulating
was just a
the
movie.
character?
You know what I'm saying? When we watch shit about civil rights shit, we don't know if nigga look like Nate, look like Harry Tubman or
Yeah.
fucking.
They just dressed him up.
Hey,
and
you put a scarf on their head, make it look like Ancient Mama. There go Harriet.
Make it look like Ancient Mama. It's just like
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Keys on the ground. You got any keys, man? Got any keys, man? We started a little late tonight, though.
We good.
Oh, we got 3 notifications. Look at DL race baiting again. Nearly 500,000 race to reward racism. A 5-year-old black autistic child was called a slur, and 17,000 white donors said, "Well done." Oh yeah, she did rate. You heard about that?
This?
White lady called a little 5-year-old
Autistic kid. Black
Yeah.
kid.
nigga. Was that one of your keys on the ground? Oh yeah, called a nigga, and she got backlash online, so she cried and started a GoFundMe. And her
The
GoFundMe,
one that called him the N-word?
yeah, has raised 630,000.
No.
Yes, from 17,000 white donors.
Again, I do not believe that.
That's real life, bro.
I don't believe the authenticity of
And
it.
that's
though.
why I said Trump
That's
will
real life.
still possibly win, because
I don't believe the authenticity of it.
Okay, well, we starting it right here.
Yes, sir.
Miss Parker, 30 years later.
Miss Parker, 30 years later. Well, I seen this.
I didn't see it.
I seen this, and I was like, I was like, she must be late 30s.
Funny you should
when the movie
ask.
came out.
Rewind
Funny you should
that.
ask, because I told Cube last time I saw him, I told him, I said, if you're going to do the movie, what have you, just have,
Okay.
30 years later, if you were still in character,
Bruh.
what would you be doing now?
I would be raising a child.
Who's?
It's like she met up. It's like she met up with Felicia.
Funny you should
Wow,
ask,
Scott.
because I
That's
told
what it
Cube
is.
last time I saw him, I told him, I said, if you're going to do the movie, what have you, just have me and my husband, Mr. Parker, back together again in the neighborhood, and we're going to say, hey, I want you to
Byron
meet
Scott.
our son. Come meet our son. And he's the spitting image of Bernie Mac. Little dark-skinned boy, big old poppy eyes. And I said, this is his son. This is our
Yeah,
baby.
she had to have been in her
we would
late
have
30s.
a family. I'm sure I would have
First Friday
a
came
couple
out.
of
And she looks like
children,
she's
but he
every
took me
bit of-
back. I would just kind of have settled down a little
60s,
bit. But I'm sure probably after a certain period of
70s.
time, she probably would have went back to
Yeah,
her
70s.
old ways. Because
The
I
black
think
don't crack.
Mr. Parker
So I'd
just
say she
wasn't
about
hitting
70,
that
something like
right.
that. How long ago was Friday? 30 years? 35 years?
The first Friday? Close.
90, what?
It's at least
96? 95? 94?
So, wow.
Would you see her smash? I wouldn't.
Nah.
She scares me now.
both of
Alabama
y'all.
A&M student catches her friend with the guy she
Damn, what
likes.
you mad at my dog photo, gang?
Oh, I saw this.
The Exposit, that's old buddy from here.
Fool.
Shout out to him.
Fool. I'm gonna be real. A nigga like
Oh,
me,
this
I
is
cannot
Alabama
be in a
A&M?
situation like
I
that.
ain't know this
I'm
was
so fucking
Alabama
serious. I
A&M.
bust
This
out
was
laughing. They be done
amazing.
killed my ass in that bitch. On me, she be done stabbed me or some shit. Cause I'm being that bitch laughing.
But nah,
with
she
the fuck
was
on my
like,
mouth. But that right here, he
you
look like
came
he
over
don't give a
in-
fuck though. He still finna be cracking.
I brought you over here, you took him from
Little
me.
shit kinda
All I
is
did
fucked
was
up.
reclaim my nigga.
She down there. She is naked. Shit, you feel me? She in the middle of getting crushed. Oh my lord, like she hurt. I feel bad.
She was
Truly,
in the
I feel bad
closet,
for her.
bro.
And this what this
And
that goes to show you,
came out
bro.
the
That
closet.
college days
And
shit.
got in
This
the
is
bed.
not every
And
single.
got
You know what I'm
in
saying?
the
This not every single relationship and shit like that. But most of the
But
time,
it's another
nigga with the dreads.
That's what I said. It's
Then he
another
said,
nigga
"Alabama, you
record.
should have." Oh my lord, like. What the duh? I don't know what the fuck you thought was gonna happen like in this little situation, but yeah, she cooked. Damn, then her hair fucked up. Her hair, oh my.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, ladies. Come looking at my nigga room. And that bitch ain't clean. He got shit everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop
And
playing
nigga ass said he just
yourself.
woke
Cause
up.
you
Nigga, her
like
hair
it.
is fucked up. Y'all just got done crunching, nigga. Stop lying.
Nigga,
Like,
nigga, some standards.
he ain't no need to lie. Nigga, talking about-
Tell nigga, damn, you can't straighten
Nigga,
up.
your ass did not just wake up. Man. You fucking for real. Hey, this shit troll.
Nigga, shit everywhere. You feel me? Y'all fighting over this nigga. Why? This nigga sharing an apartment with another nigga. He ain't got no money.
The thing that's crazy.
Leave that nigga alone.
is how the girl came out the thing and said, I ain't even gonna lie. I was.
Yeah.
Okay, she said, I'm kind of sorry, but then again, I'm kind of not.
Like
Partially or something, she said.
Yeah, you came over here.
I kept
I brought
scrolling.
you over here with the nigga, and you know what I'm saying?
When she said partially, I kept scrolling.
It's out there.
Bitch ass nigga! What the fuck is wrong with you? You's a grown ass man trying to do this challenge. You's a bitch! You need to be working on our being getting knocked the fuck out all the time. Now get your bitch ass up, man. Tired of you with this dumbass challenge shit, man.
Yeah, I don't like the challenges. However, the challenges do be putting me on to new music because the Snow Allegra song, it put me on to it. It's a hit. If you haven't heard the Snow Allegra song, go check it out. That's what everybody's doing, this goofy ass, dumb ass
Wine
dance to. I can't dance for real. Alabama jeweler replaces blind eye $2 million.
I'm the eye shouted, man. They ain't never in history say no shit like
How
this.
you ain't never in history seen no shit like that? Shut the fuck up.
Really? Yeah. He's a piano player.
Shout out Mr. Diamond, aka Mr. Big, man. These motherfuckers act like they doing some new shit, man.
Jack the
Been
comedian
getting
got
that
that one
shit,
too.
man. Shout out to the people in the. Shout out to people in the. That's from Marvel.
Is that the name of the movie?
Nah, that's from Avengers. Where they fought
I don't know.
Endgame.
That's very
Avengers
symbolic what
Endgame.
they doing right now.
Where they took that, they taking the shit from the nigga Doctor whatever the nigga name is. Not Doctor.
Why would you put a diamond in your eye like that, bro?
Why did Mr. Big do it? And it's not in their eye, it's in their prosthetic eye. Like you seen the prosthetic eye that pop out all the time. If they put a diamond in that motherfucker and you pop it back
Who
in.
has a prosthetic eye that pops out?
Charleston White.
He has an eye that comes out of
The
his
one that's
socket,
crooked is not his real eye.
and it pops
That's why
out.
it's crooked.
So is Jack Thriller, the comedian.
Yeah, Jack Thriller got
He had
a
diamond
prosthetic.
in
The eyes are removable.
Yeah.
That's just again.
Shout out.
I live. What year do I live in? Am I in the 2000s yet?
Shout out to people in the comments that do know Mr. Big did exist. You feel me?
Somebody said never in history, man. Please, Mr. Big did that years ago.
Alabama.
Run my boy. Said somebody gonna
FBI says Turkey Leg Hut sold hundreds of pounds of cannabis using bags branded with the restaurant's logo.
In the words of Bubba Dub.
Shout out to Lynn. Lynn,
Yes.
you been booed. Lynn, you a motherfucking hustle.
In the words of Bubba Dub, that's some real neck.
Listen, shout out to Lynn. I never knew who the fuck you was until I seen Rick Ross car show. And I seen a nigga that showed up in like 10 doolies. All the bitches one color. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? All the bitches on big ass rim. I'm talking sitting up like
This
monster
dude, yeah.
trucks. Yeah. And then they said this the nigga who cooking at the event. Huh? The Turkey Leg Hut nigga. And he got some turkey legs around there.
He got some pounds and some turkey legs.
Turkey
No, this is
bags.
before you knew anything. But you had to just think about it.
Exactly. He's got turkey legs and bowls. in the
No,
back.
turkey legs and turkey bags. Get it.
Ain't no your turkey legs was booming. You had an attraction. Your shit was an attraction when people came to Houston. They had to come by the Turkey Leg Hut. However, ain't no way in hell you selling that many motherfucking turkey legs when you balling like that. That nigga won the fucking Rick Ross car show.
With one of the dudes.
With his fleet of just all
what he
one
brought,
colored ass
yeah.
cars. This the same nigga that just got arrested for setting his competitors, it was his ex-partner's restaurant on fire. But yeah, Lynn Price. Amid new criminal charges against one of the restaurant co-owners, federal authorities said they believe more than just meat was being sold out of Alameda Road Eatery. An FBI agent testified Thursday that the restaurant was also used to store and sell large amounts of marijuana.
What is Texas, man? Come
One
on,
of the
man.
allegations is that Price had California-grown marijuana brought to Houston and then sold it out of the Turkey Leg Hut and the Daiquiri Hut, another now-closed establishment at the same address. Client testified that the information about the drug sales came from John Lee Price, one of the other men charged in the bar 5015 arson. See,
client testified that the information about the drug sales came from.
Let me get 2 balls. Let me get a turkey leg special.
Like, do you order like that for real? Do you order it's like a little
Lynn
hen
Price is going down for being a nigga. Let me explain to you what I mean. If you don't know, the Turkey Leg Hut and the Daiquiri Hut, as stated on this Instagram post, has been closed. However, he has another restaurant called the Oyster Hut in Houston, where he is selling oysters and
pounds.
and turkey legs.
Hey, you see a nigga
I'm
like
quite sure he
that?
probably was not selling pounds out of the oyster.
Listen.
He probably already knew about this FBI indictment. By the time he got arrested, he already knew that shit was coming. So obviously, he won't still be
Nothing. This
because he
nigga-
didn't get arrested
listen,
at the Oyster Hut for selling drugs. He got arrested at the Oyster Hut for selling
the dude
fire.
thing fight. But listen, nothing he do from now on will not make people think he sells. That nigga can sell cars. I think be like, I know you got some of the bowls in the church. Can I get the one with the? He like, bro, I done gave that life up. That nigga try to be a preacher. That nigga preaching and selling weed. Everything he do from here on out, people gonna associate with weed selling. This nigga had a
But
turkey
the crazy
hut,
part
a
is,
daiquiri
the
hut.
reason why the Turkey Leg Hut and the Daiquiri Hut all closed down is because he wasn't paying the vendors. He was in debt, millions of dollars, not paying vendors. He hadn't paid vendors for 2-3 years, and they were still bringing him shit. He hadn't paid employees for a long time. When he closed the business,
How you keep coming to work?
listen,
This nigga in the Rolls Royce
when he closed
and
the
ain't paying
motherfucker,
you.
employees just showed up like they did Hooters here. Just showed up. Hey man, the door's got a chain on it. Hey man, I got to shift it out.
And get what he's saying. Get what he's saying. Why would you? Why would you
So
keep?
that would surprise me that he opened a new restaurant
After this situation?
called the Oyster Hut. I was like, who the fuck went in business with this nigga?
I
And
gave
he
my life to
didn't pay
God.
nobody. Who
Hey.
was bringing him supplies? But if you notice, none of the reports say anything about the Oyster Hut. So I'm assuming he's not the owner of the Oyster Hut.
No, whoever in business with him,
His
like,
drug money probably started the Oyster Hut.
his name can't be associated
Yeah,
with
there
it.
you go. There you go.
People got to just know, hey, the Turkey Hut
Because
nigga.
ain't
is
no
a-
way in hell I'm a vendor. And I send this nigga some
Bruh,
napkins.
I don't care
I ain't
what.
sending this nigga no ketchup.
Look, you ain't sending him nothing
This
that's free.
nigga can't get no urinal cakes. You can't get nothing.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
man.
It's like, listen. Client testified that the information about the drug sales came from Jonathan
Again, that
Price.
come from being a nigga. That was my original point. He is arrested for being a nigga. He was a nigga when he wouldn't pay none of his vendors, but he was balling, buying extra rims and Forgiatos and going to Rick Ross shows and shit, but he can't pay no vendors. And in this situation, the niggas who are snitching on him, let me tell you how this.
Our niggas that worked for him.
Damn all that. He paid them niggas $1,800.
Like a one-time $1,800 fee, or I pay him.
$1,800 to set a nigga shit on fire.
Oh.
You should have known them niggas. It was 3 of them.
How do you come up with that number? How do you come up with
The niggas already
1,800?
snitched and told.
But I'm saying, how do you? No, I know.
Oh, you
that.
said how he came up
Yeah, how
with
he come up with? I got about
Yeah.
1,800 for you. For what?
Because he probably said, man, this is something simple, man. He just run over there with some gas can, post some gas cans and
So
throw them in.
so look,
$1,800, cuz.
that equates to 5,400. First of all, this is funny because the
It's 3 niggas.
The nigga who place he burned down, he used to be in business with.
Yeah.
He tells some niggas,
I already said this is how stupid you are. Because once they say it's arson, his
no nigga. First of all,
His
why is you
insurance
offering
company.
me $1,800? Give me
his
$2,000,
insurance
nigga.
That's what
at
they
least.
said when they arrested him. His old business partner has been back open and operating. Yeah, 'cause he took the insurance money and made his shit look even fucking better than it looked before.
You burned it down. Yeah, of course he open.
Nigga, you made my shit look like Super Max, whatever the fuck it used to be. That's crazy.
But why would you do that? And don't wait, he hoping the nigga ain't got insurance or something?
This the same nigga who was in business with his old lady and was cheating on his old boy. Your old lady is at the restaurant with you every fucking day. How'd you cheat? His old lady, man, they just didn't know anything about business. They was online making turkey legs, and the shit was taking off. And people said, "Boy, this is the best turkey leg I ever had in my motherfucking life, boy." You open up a
What happened
restaurant.
with the female?
They split. Cause she was saying, hey man, you blowing the money. You fucking these little hoe around here blowing the money. And he like, hey bitch, you around here fucking these niggas and shit.
Oh, they had a mutual.
Yeah, cause we weren't no business people. Let me tell you what she did at the restaurant. Sat in a chair. They had a chair built for her to look over the restaurant and see, like a throne, to look over the restaurant and see who ain't getting served or who ain't. So she was just sitting in the restaurant.
And oversee the money.
Hey, go over there and check out. Like he out here balling for the home.
I'm from Texas.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out Lynn though. That nigga booming. He hustle. That nigga really is.
Is he out of jail?
Hell no.
Oh.
I did not know a Rose toy kills your nerves down there. If you use it too much, you can, with any vibrating toy, it can happen, honestly. Just frying that cat up like a Chinese restaurant.
Dang. Big Los.
Stop putting that motherfucking vibrator in your shit, cause now your shit ain't sensitive.
So what's
no more.
this saying?
Now I gotta be down there motherfucking. I gotta use my hand and all types of shit.
So it's saying the rose kills the lady's sensitivity
Yeah.
to catch nuts.
The nerve.
Especially to just my normal human ass trying to bump up against the bump uglies with
So
you.
you like you even though you looking like you ain't got a jack.
Yeah. Now I gotta eat the pussy for an extra 45 minutes because you use the rose. Crazy asshole.
I think it's that rose thing.
And he said, I think it's the rose.
I did not know a rose toy kills your nerves.
She said any toy.
If you use it too much, you can with any vibrating toy. It can happen, honestly. So does that go? Can a man eat a woman too much
Hell
and she
no.
lose her sensitivity?
Because you ain't gonna move the speed of that fucking
Nigga competing with the toys.
Nah, she can turn
The world has
Holy
went
shit.
crazy.
She can turn that bitch all the way up.
The world has went crazy. Nigga gotta compete with robots, people who change their sexual
She can turn
agenda.
that bitch got
toys.
levels on that motherfucker. You ain't got no level. She can't be like,
Oh,
go to
you
level
hey.
10. Go to level 10, nigga. Go to level 10.
Bro,
All right,
you-
go back to 3. Go back to 3.
Go back to
Nigga,
3.
I said 3, nigga. You still at 10.
Get what the nigga come up and say, you need to get your toy. You
Yeah, some niggas the good be using the toy while they eat.
Oh my God.
That's them burnt that hoe. Nigga, if I get in a hole, the boy got the vibrator on, he licking it. They doing all types of shit.
A flashlight up on the guy. Dang, baby.
Like, damn, bitch, we need to call another nigga. We need to do some porn, bitch. Put the camera out. At this point,
Wow.
shit, you a professional.
Take
I
too much.
came in for some amateur pussy.
Yeah, take too much. God dang.
It's Olympic pussy, bitch.
Hey, that man said fingers, toys.
You got your pussy on the Wheaties box.
What else we got?
Hey, man.
That's it?
At the end of the show, man. This is the first
Right.
time, hey, we were going to end the show
Wow.
properly. Any new music? Anybody got any new music they want to check out? Anybody got anything they want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Man, just another great show.
I don't know if the Rockets won. That's what I need to be checking. If you haven't noticed, I got on this Rockets jersey. I tried to peel off the Adidas. I don't wear Adidas. So if y'all probably can't see that.
You tried to peel off the Adidas off
Yeah,
the
I
jersey?
will eventually do it with a razor. If there will no longer be an Adidas sign here eventually.
Adidas, if you had planned on giving us an endorsement, he's just joking.
Adidas can't do shit for me.
What's wrong with Adidas?
I don't wear no Adidas.
All day I dream about
See, look at
some
that.
people.
That's Adidas P.
I don't want no fucking Adidas. You feel me?
You got something against Adidas?
He kind of tried to just tell you, but you ain't even listen.
All day I dream about.
Some people.
Thought it was sex.
Could be.
Yeah, for some people. I ain't into none of that shit though. I don't do that.
Y'all always thought all day I dream about.
I don't do none of that
Some
shit.
people.
Man, we got 9 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Why do I be so lost? God dang it.
Keys on the Ground was great. Ice Cold segment was great. 33 was great this week. We had a great episode. We talked good about some shit. Ain't nothing I missed, I don't think. That was the first time we ever went through all my topics. You know what I'm saying? Any endorsers, advertisers, get at us, man.
I ain't
Shout
lying. Lawn chair, socks,
We'll post that shit right here on the table.
any kind of
If you got
endorsement.
enough money, we will create some new tables with some shit. You feel me? And put your shit up here. But for now, your shit can be right here.
Air fresheners,
You feel me?
foot fungus medicine, anything.
Yeah, all of that. All of that.
We trying
All
to
of
we
that.
trying
All
to
that.
just
Nail enhancers. All that.
they ain't
You know what I'm
Uncle,
saying?
Uncle
Like I said,
Shannon.
That's it. Prize picks.
Shit, well,
All
we
that.
already told you watermelon seeds is all the male
just saying.
enhancement you need.
Let me tell you.
But hey, real
Unless you put in a contract, you gotta be seen using it on camera. I will endorse anything.
dang. You sound like a
That nigga Snoop got a pizza oven. I know that nigga ain't at home. Man. Hey,
Snoop got his own pizza
he
oven.
got his own pizza oven, cuz.
It's the video.
It's your brand, bro.
It's the video that went viral this whole year because everybody thought he was finna stop smoking weed.
Yeah, but he was saying he finna stop smoking some other shit because he got a pizza oven or something. That shit was lame as hell. He ain't give a fuck. They probably gave him millions.
Snoop is old now. I just hope they don't do Snoop like Willie Nelson and stuff like that. Where he gets so old that we be like, dang, we don't want to see Snoop like that.
Man, we gonna close the show with the 2 Chainz. We gonna close it because don't nobody want to see Snoop like that. That's why I was asking him. I was like, man, it look kind of crazy looking at Ron Isley not be able to stand up no more.
With Kiki on Sauce Walker calling out Drake for not working.
I was like, damn, that's crazy. That nigga can't walk no more.
Who can't walk no more?
Run. He be at his shows.
Sitting on the stool, yeah. I seen him go there. And they was like, dang.
He dementia hitting him. Cause I would have never told nobody that Bob Blue Bland stole my woman. That's why I made the song for him. So you gotta be quiet. Sometimes you just gotta shut up.
Was he for real?
He finally revealed who was the guy that stole his woman. And it was like Bob Blue Bland. That nigga Bob Blue Bland was a band.
Yeah, Bobby Blue Bland. What song did he make in reference to that?
Hold on.
Is Ron Isley from East Atlanta? Or from Atlanta?
Down that thumb to that motherfucker. Like that right here. Tony!
Before we get there, cause I don't want to get flagged, so we trying to close the show. We still got 7 minutes. Bobby Womack, I'm tripping.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bobby
Bobby
Womack.
Womack. But yeah, Bobby Womack was cold.
Blue Bland. Bobby Blue Bland sat up at the grave just there. He's on.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that's the song I'm talking about.
How you get into it with Bobby Womack and say,
He hurts his smile.
2 niggas battling over the top, the high pitched voice?
What happened to Ron? Oh, that song right there.
Oh, Choose a Lover? Yeah. Look at the guitar nigga like, what the fuck? You know?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Look at the guitar niggas like, get run ass from up down.
He's trying to tell us something. Yeah. He trying to let us know something.
That nigga said, Bobby Womack.
She was cheating.
She was sleeping with Bobby Womack.
Bobby Womack. The lady was fucking Bobby Womack. Yeah, Bobby Womack.
So when y'all heard Choose a Lover, y'all asked, yo, what happened between him
And what's the name made the dopest song off of that?
Not Mr. Biggs.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, Choose a Lover.
They made Buddha.
Yeah. Yeah. That's called what?
Him and Ron Isley got a song together.
How you think he snuck up on niggas and fucked their old ladies? That's how he did niggas.
That nigga really was on the powder. Look at that nigga. That's why Ron lost.
That nigga right there took Ron Isley. Old
Yeah,
lady.
I told you.
But look at Ron. Ron probably wasn't no cute nigga back in the day. No way. Look at that nigga.
Yeah, vampire.
What? Look at that nigga with the Jerry curl. Well, that nigga look just like Eddie Murphy in Brooklyn, Vampire in
Oh, he
Brooklyn.
looked like Little Richard, minus the mustache.
Women ain't care nothing about that if you could sing back in the day. They was on you.
I guess that was the thing, to be able to hit that.
But Bobby Womack cheated on his old bandmates. I mean, cheated with his old bandmate's wife. His old bandmate died. He wore his old bandmate's suit to his bandmate's funeral with his woman accompanying him. Then, when his bandmate's daughter got of age, he left the bandmate's wife and started dating the bandmate's daughter.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. In the words of Rick James.
That's why Bobby
is a hell of a
Womack,
drug.
if you ever heard the Bobby Womack song where he said, I wish you wouldn't trust me so much.
That's a bad dude. A nigga with a forehead like that and a smile like that,
That nigga
that's,
said,
I don't
wish
trust you already.
You wouldn't trust me so much. Cause I'm finna go out here and put this dick on something.
Look at this picture. This picture look like, where your wife at? She still making them good cupcake.
Yeah,
Nigga, get out of my kitchen, get out of my house, nigga.
Yeah.
You walking your way. Look, this nigga wore the nigga clothes. Go back up. We can't let Mac escape. Look, keep going down. Come on. Right there. You walk in the room, this nigga got your jacket on looking.
Singer of a
Bro, what the hell you doing with that damn jacket on?
1944 in Cleveland, Ohio, makes a band with his brothers called the Womack Brothers. Eventually, the Womack Brothers are noticed by Sam Cooke. Gets them a record deal, so Bobby Womack does not have a career without Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke, in 1964, is shot and killed. Less than 3 months
I bet he
after
hit Sam
Sam
Cooke
Cooke's
later.
been killed, Bobby Womack begins
Look.
a relationship with Barbara Cooke, the widow of Sam Cooke. Actually, pretty early into their relationship, they decide that they want to get married. Bobby Womack shows up to the courthouse wearing one of Sam Cooke's suits. 4 years later, they get a divorce. Turns out Bobby Womack was having an affair. The person that Bobby Womack was having an affair with was Linda Cooke, the 17-year-old daughter of Sam Cooke, Bobby Womack's
Sam
own
was playing with that.
stepdaughter. Bobby Womack, singer of Across 110th Street, he's born
Unfortunately,
in 1944
I
in
had
Cleveland,
another way.
Ohio, makes a band with
Dang.
his brothers called the Womack
Just
Brothers.
can't
Eventually,
let
the Womack
go.
Brothers are noticed by Sam Cooke. Gets them a record
This
deal,
replayed
so Bobby
again.
Womack
I'm just
does
saying,
not have a career
crazy
without
story.
Sam.
Crazy story now. Who
Bobby,
they say got Sam killed?
they didn't say it, just
Yeah,
said.
Sam Cooke was an amazing singer.
Who got him shot and killed?
I don't know. I mean, there's speculation on that.
They speculating it's Bobby Womack.
It might have been.
God dang, Womack.
But crazy story. Bobby Womack was a cold man. I love his music though. That nigga can sing. Right down 110th Street.
I don't know the
You
rest.
ever heard 110th Street?
I just heard that nigga hit the lady and wore the nigga suit to
What he said,
to the wedding.
Won't
Not the
let
funeral.
junkies go free. Ooh, baby, back down 110th Street.
Back down 110th Street. Where your wife at with them cupcakes?
Yeah, the song is
You
about.
ain't coming
the
here
song
out
is
talking
about-
out loud like that.
the song-
Wait, that nigga, where your daughter at?
110th Street is about Harlem, but the song is about pimps.
And he was that.
And drug dealers.
He was that.
If you listen to the hook, that's what the song is about.
He wrote a song about
Hookers
himself.
and drug dealers. This has been an amazing episode. What this was episode 19.
What love that? In the backyard and swimming in the pool.
We gonna
Bobby Womack.
thank y'all for another great episode, man. Sitting with us, man. Great conversation, man. My nigga, man. Smoke good, everything. You know what I'm saying? This is the smoke break with Henny and Ice.
Good